So in today's video, I'm going to show you my dedicated desk setup that I've been building over the last couple of weeks now. And if like me, you've been working from home, then hopefully it'll give you some ideas or inspiration for your own setup. Hello, this is Simplest and welcome to my desk setup for 2021. Now I've just recently finished building my desk setup, so I've now got a dedicated space to work from. And in this video, I want to cover where I bought each item and how much I paid for them. I've also linked all of the items down below in my kit list, just in case you're interested in purchasing them for yourself. And if you enjoy this sort of content, please don't forget to subscribe and also drop a like on this video as it really does help the channel out. So the first part of my setup, and I would say the highlight, is the desktop itself. After looking at a lot of different options and having a lot of problems with stock because of the current situation, I decided to go with this solid oak kitchen worktop from B&Q, and this cost me about £140. So when it was delivered, I did have to cut it down myself, so I cut it down to roughly 140 centimeters, and this fit the space perfectly where it was going. Now I wanted to keep the setup minimal, so I wanted to maintain the natural colour of the oak to add some warmth to the space. So what I did is I sanded down the worktop and then applied 3 coats of Danish wood oil, and this will protect it from spills and everyday use. And then finally it's screwed to the frame in various points, and that keeps it nice and secure. So onto the frame, I bought this standing desk from eBay for £170, and this does only include the legs, so you can use your own desktop like I have. And it comes with all the various components, including the motor, touchpad, brackets and fixings, and putting it together was actually really easy. Now the frame spans from anywhere between 93 centimeters and 141 centimeters, so it should suit most desktops. I then connected all of the cables, screwed the worktop to the frame and the control panel to the front of the worktop. So the control panel has 2 buttons for up and down. You just press and hold these and the frame will start moving. And then it has 3 memory buttons that you can assign to your preferred height, and this just means that you don't have to adjust it manually every time. Now the frame ranges from 72 centimeters from a seated position and up to 181 centimeters at a standing position, and it has the ability to carry up to 100 kilograms. The only negative thing I would say about this frame is that the motor is slightly louder than what I would have expected. Take a listen. To be honest, I did have my reservations at first due to the price, and I did wonder how it would compare to some of the more well-known brands on the market, but after building the frame and mounting my desk, I'm really impressed with the quality. And like I mentioned, even though it is louder than what I would have expected, I can't complain for the price. So for the chair, I bought this all-black ergonomic office chair from Amazon for about £140. It has 1 lever on the bottom of the chair to adjust the height, and then the arms lift up and down independently. It's really supportive and has adequate back support, which keeps it comfortable over long periods of time. And I actually really like the look of it too. With the all-black finish and black mesh backing, I think it suits the setup really well. So powering my setup, I have this mid-2015 MacBook Pro with Retina display, which cost me about £1,700 brand new. It has a quad-core 2.2 GHz i7 processor, 16 GB of RAM, and a 500 GB SSD. And even though it is almost 6 years old now, it's never failed me, and I use it every single day to edit all of my Instagram photos. I will, however, be looking to upgrade to the M1 MacBook Pro, hopefully later this year. So moving on to the monitor, it's nothing special, but I use this Dell 27-inch monitor mounted onto this monitor arm from Amazon. I paid £169 for the monitor and about £18 for the monitor arm. It's perfect for what I need right now, but I will potentially look to upgrade it to a 4K monitor later in the year. For the speakers, I wanted to keep it minimal, so I use a Google Home Mini, and this way I can access music using my voice, and I can sync it to Spotify through my laptop. I also use it to control the lighting on my desk as well. For the lighting, I went for a Philips Hue light strip behind the desk so that I can change the colour and brightness depending on my mood. For the cable management, I bought this underdesk tray from IKEA for about £12. It's perfect for what I need and hides all of the cables and power adapters I've got running under the desk. The cable tray attaches to the desk using screws under the tray, and it's easily accessible should I ever need to swap anything out. I've got 1 cable that runs down the right hand side leg, and this is the main power adapter that everything else plugs into. And I've attached that cable to the leg using black electrical tape. In keeping with the minimal theme, the only accessories I have on my desk is this 10-watt wireless charger from Belkin, which I think suits the space really well with this matte black finish. And then finally this Byredo Bohemia candle, which is more for display, but again I think suits the space really well. So overall, I'm really happy with how the setup turned out. I think it's perfect for my needs and it's a really productive space to work from. I do plan on making some changes in the future, such as adding a 4K monitor and potentially upgrading my laptop to the M1 MacBook Pro. I will also look to upgrade the mouse and keyboard at some point, but I haven't decided what to yet. So a question for you, is there anything you would change about my setup? Anything you would add? Anything you would remove? I'm always looking for suggestions, so please let me know in the comments down below. So if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much, I really do appreciate it. If you drop a lightning bolt emoji in the comments, I'll give your comment a thumbs up as I know you've made it all the way to the end. If you are interested in this sort of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you enjoyed this video, please drop me a like down below as it really helps me out. I'm also on Instagram if you want to follow me there. Thank you again for watching and I'll see you in the next video.